opportunity, a new income journey, and a meaningful career built on sharing wellness with others. Because when we come together, we don't just grow. We rise stronger, we push further, and we achieve more than we ever could alone. And now, we step into a brand new chapter. The 12th year of Star of Alphalipid SD2. This is our moment to go bigger, to push further, and to create a record-breaking year like never before. We can't wait for you to be part of this journey. Let's make Star of Alphalipid SD2 2026 our most powerful, most exciting, and most successful season yet. Together, let's make history. Success is not built overnight. It is shaped by passion, perseverance, and the courage to keep moving forward. Join us at the 95th Royalty Convention as we celebrate the achievements, milestones, and people who continue to inspire our community. Reconnect with fellow leaders, be inspired by remarkable success stories, and discover new possibilities for the journey ahead. Together, we celebrate the achievements of today and embrace the opportunities of tomorrow. Join us at the 95th Royalty Convention. We look forward to celebrating with you. Secure your ticket now and receive an exclusive early bird gift when you register before the 15th of July. We look forward to seeing you there.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Okay.
Recording in progress.
Wait, let me put on my slide. Okay. If you can see my slide, can you type 111 in the chat and let me know? Okay, yep. Sam already replied before I even asked. Thank you so much. All right, it's good to see everyone again. Okay, on a Tuesday night. Okay, usually we see everybody on a Wednesday night, right? But today because tomorrow is a public holiday, so yep, we move our Zoom meeting earlier, one day earlier. Okay, so I can see that there are still some of you still, logging in. You can also drop a text in your group, let your team member know that our Zoom meeting has started. So, get everybody to join us as soon as possible. And also, remember to change your name, okay? Change your name to your team's name, followed by your own name, so that it's easier for us to take attendance and things like that, okay? Then, just now, the video you saw just now, right? Okay, yep. Our 95th Royalty Conventions on the 8th of August, we have already started selling the tickets already. Okay, so just now when you watch the video, right, you know that, yep, you will be getting this exclusive early bird gift. Okay, this 500 ml special edition thermoflask, okay? So, yep, I'm not sure whether you can see the pictures or not. There is some design on the bottle, which is quite cute. Okay, that's front and back. So, yep, if you get the tickets before the 15th of July, you will be getting this thermoflask at the events. Okay, so the tickets is the same price like previously, is also 88 ringgit. For Singapore, it's 32 Sing dollar. So log in to your BRC to purchase it like as soon as possible. Okay, we can't wait to see all of you during our royalty conventions. Okay, so very quickly, we're going to start our very important topics for today. Okay, so today we are going to talk about one of the most common challenge in building this business. Okay, so how to respond to your customer questions, or how do you handle your customer with confidence? Okay, so many of you, I think, especially when you're new, okay, you will feel that you're unsure when customer raise any questions, any concern, or any objections, okay? And in those times, it is very easy to feel nervous and then not knowing how to answer them. And sometimes, because of that, you miss the opportunity to, further introduce the products or maybe close a customer. Okay, so at the same time, right, sometimes you also feel that why is it like so easy for other people to have recruitment, to close a customer, to share with them our products, but for you, maybe it's more challenging, right? Is it because like they have like some secret skill, okay? Or maybe secrets approach that you didn't know, or maybe you didn't haven't discovered yet, right? So today we are very, very honored to have with us an amazing power couple, okay? Our 5-star diamond executive, Ellen and Sufang with us. Okay, so today they are going to share with us their real experience on how they confidently communicate with customer, how they handle the questions effectively, and most importantly, how they guide their customers step by step to become a member, then start their auto ship and also build a long-term relationship with their customer. So now let's give them a lot of love. Okay, can y'all type, click your reaction, send a lot of loves in the chat to welcome Ellen and also Sufang. Okay, we have Sufang and Ellen here already. Okay, so very quickly, we are going to start our first questions for today. Okay, so we'll start from the basic, a situation that I think many of us, every one of you have encountered before. Okay, after you share the product benefits with your customer, right? One of the most common response that we always receive from the customer is that your product is very expensive. Right? Okay, your product is very expensive. And then we all know that we need to show the value of our products. We need to tell our customer the value of our products, right? But the question is how? Okay, when people say it's very expensive, they tell you at your face like your product is too expensive. Like how should you respond? Okay, so now the first questions I would like to ask Ellen. Okay, so when the customer tell you the product is very expensive, right? How do you usually respond? And how do you guide them to see the value of the products?
Hey everyone, can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
So most of the time I will explain because colostrum, our alphalipid colostrum is a breakfast, right? So usually I'll tell them our colostrum is 110,202, right? If you divide by 28 glass, it's only 7 ringgit 20 cents. So usually I ask them now what breakfast you eat. So example, let's say nasi lemak telur is already 450. Then Nescafe, it will be 350. The total will be 8 ringgit. So if you replace your breakfast with this, you get a lot of nutrients rather than carbohydrate, protein, and sugar. So if you change your breakfast, then you become healthy because health is our wealth. So what you input into your body determines what you will become. Okay, so 7 ringgit 20 cents give you the best colostrum in market with probiotics, with 1000 mg of calcium, multivitamin, and most importantly is the technology, because our alphalipid technology help you to absorb 100% this alphalipid into your body. So this is usually how I explain to them for their breakfast. So another one is usually if people say expensive because they don't know the value of alphalipid lifeline. So it's like I'll ask them why you are using iPhone, because Huawei also can use why you are using iPhone. So you definitely you see some special value in iPhone. That's why in order of buying a 3,000 ringgit Huawei, why you buy a 7,000 ringgit iPhone? So from there, I will listen to them. They will say this value, this value, this value. Then after they say, I'll explain to them what is in our alphalipid. Then I will show them some testimony how alphalipid can help them. So once they know the value of alphalipid, 7 ringgit 20 cents is nothing to them actually. So I think 3 weeks ago, what happened is I was sitting down with my friend having tea in one of the Indian shops. So he told me, he said last time when he consumed alphalipid, only he alone consumed, so he don't find it expensive. Now because he is consuming, his wife is consuming, his daughter also consuming. So he said, wow, one can like 1 week plus 2 weeks finish, very expensive. So I tell him, one glass after you divide by 28, it's only 7 ringgit 20 cents. I say you sit down here with me, you already drink two cup of I think he ordered masala tea. One glass is 4 ringgit 50 cents. I say you already spent 9 ringgit here, and you get nothing. I mean, yeah, you enjoy the tea, but this one don't really help your body. So he said, oh yeah, okay lah, it's okay. It's not expensive. So this is usually how I explain lah.
Okay, thank you, Alan. So when we look at how much we are already spending every day on the breakfast, right? Like a meal out there, I think, yep, is fair enough, and it's actually very easy for us to spend around 10, 20 ringgit just for one meal. And when you put it that way, when you compare it that way, right, our lifeline is just 7 ringgit and 20 cent per cup per day. And that is for a member price. What if you were a supervisor, and what if you were managers, and what if you're on auto ship, right? I think the lowest is about 5 ringgit plus, maybe, if I remember correctly. So I would say that yes, our products in that way is actually very, very affordable. And at the same time, it provides the nutrients to our body compared to some other masala tea that's only give you like maybe happiness for a while. Okay. And what I really like about how Alan positioned this is when sharing with his member, right, you can definitely learn from the way that he explained the value in such a simple and very relatable way. Okay. And then, oh, sorry. Wait. Let me put on. Okay. So the next question, okay. In general, right, when we introduce our products to the customer, right, we also have someone that will ask you, like, need to pay for membership, 60 ringgit. When they heard about the member fees, right, I think some of you will have customer ask you that way, and then you suddenly stuck, like, don't know how to answer. So for these questions also, I would like to ask, like, Su Fang, when you have, I'm sure that you have customer like that, okay? How do you usually counter back when they ask questions like that? How do you guide them to accept it, not just to pay like, okay, pay 60 ringgit, but for them, it's like they willingly pay the 60 ringgit and they see the benefits or maybe the importance of paying that 60 ringgit. So what are the key points that you usually use when you explain the members fees to the customer?
Hello, I'm Supang. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can. Okay. For myself, I'm actually the type of people who doesn't like to paying extra of membership unless it's free. So I am also the same person. That's why when I introduce the membership to first-time customer, I always show them the actual saving. For example, a retail price for our product, Alphalipid, is 271 ringgit. So member price is 202. That's the difference of 60 ringgit on just one purchase. When customers see the price gap, many of them immediately understand why becoming a member makes sense. Usually their concern is, do I need to renew and pay 60 ringgit every year? Most people hear membership and automatically think there will be an annual fee. So I explained the 60 ringgit member fee is lifetime registration fee. As long as you purchase at least one product within the membership year, your membership will be automatically extended to the following year. So you don't need to pay another 60 ringgit. What I like most is that membership give you much more value than 60 ringgit. So we need to, like we Chinese say, you need to explain the 60 ringgit like a new 车轮那么大. So besides enjoying member pricing, you also get you can tell them access to international markets such as Singapore, UK, New Zealand, Indonesia, and more. And they also give you a personal company website provided by company, where customer can purchase product or register as member directly. Then can access to member exclusive promotion and package. Let's be honest, everyone wants to buy at a cheaper price. That's very normal. That's why I usually recommend the auto ship program because it's offer one of the best value and is available exclusively to members. For customers who are already planning to consume regularly, auto ship allows them to enjoy by 6 months and get 1 month free. Since they are already consuming the product, they might as well enjoy the additional saving. On top of that, members can also enjoy cash rebate benefit. At first, they may join simply to consume at lower price. Later, if they share the product with their friends and family, they can enjoy even more saving and rebates. So when I explain everything, customer usually realize that the 60 ringgit membership isn't an expense. It's an investment that can bring back much more value than what they pay.
Okay, thank you, Sufang. I really like how you break it down so clearly for the customer. When they see the value, the decision become much easier. And just now, you also briefly mentioned something very important, which I believe that many people are also curious about. That's the auto ship program. So this one, I want to talk a little bit more about it, because when we come to auto ship, right, the concept is actually very, very simple. It is designed for customers who are already planning to consume the products regularly in long terms. Okay, so instead of purchasing month by month, right, auto ship allows our customer to plan ahead, and at the same time, they also enjoy better value. So when we say plan ahead here, right, I'm not sure whether you all know about it. Like currently, we have some of the products which is out of stock, right? You cannot purchase under your normal order. But for members that is putting the products under auto ship, right, they actually secure the products for them. Okay, even though we are running out of lower in stock, but for members that already put in auto ship, they get these benefits to get the products first, because they commit to the company, and the company also commit back to them. And also for our business builders here, right, auto ship also help to build a very stable sales, so that you are not starting from zero for the following month, like subsequent every month. Okay, and then auto ship also help for us. Okay, your follow-up become easier, because in the following month, you doesn't have to ask like, do you want to order this? Do you want to order that? And all that. Okay, because the system will already take care of their order for at least 6 months, and we can focus on building relationship with the customer. Instead of asking what you want to order, now we can like ask them like, how do you feel about the products? Like, is there any good result from them taking the products, right? Okay, so then the next questions, okay? Because many times when I talk to our business builder, right, especially when they are new, I notice that many of them find it very, very challenging to promote auto ship, or maybe to help customer fully understand the benefits or the value of auto ship. Because mostly they will have two concerns. The first will be committing 6 months sounds like it's like a burden for them, maybe. Okay. And then second, I think this one, a lot of our customer will have this issue. I mean, our new builder will have this issue, because auto ship, you need to use a credit or debit card to link to your account, right? Then this one is like a stopper for many of them. But from what I observed here is that for Alan and Sufang, right, both of you are really, really very, very good in terms of your auto ship, because you have more than, I think, 60 auto ship that is running every month, which is very, very impressive for me. And that's why I wanted to ask, like, how do you usually introduce auto ship to your customer until that, like, you can have so many customers for auto ship, right? Or maybe at what stage or when is the right time to bring up auto ship, so that the customer will have higher chance to say yes? So, yep. Maybe Sufang, you can answer this.
Okay. For me, usually most of my customers prefer to try one can first before they making a long-term decision. Many of yet when they make their first purchase. After they start consuming the product, my focus is on follow-up. I teach them the correct way to consume Alphalipid and regularly check on their progress and how they feel. So at the same time, I don't only talk about products. I like to chat with them as a friend. We talk about life, family, work, and daily challenges. This helps to build trust and strengthen our relationship. Since one can last about days, Customers who experience positive result will usually come back for a repeat purchase. So when they are ready to reorder, that's when I naturally introduce the auto ship program. So I usually say, if you are already planning to continue consuming every month, right? Why not you enjoy the member benefit and get your product at a better value? Then I explain how the program works. Customers simply purchase their product monthly for 6 months, and the company rewards them with 1 month of product free. In other words, they pay for 6 months and receive 7 months of products. I always emphasize that this is a company promotion designed to help customers consume consistently while enjoying greater saving. I also share that many of our customers, including myself, are on auto ship because it's truly worth it. The free product is sponsored by company, not by me, which is something we as a distributor cannot provide on our own, because the value is clear and customers are already planning to repurchase. Around 90% of my repeat customers are willing to join as a member and sign up for AutoShip. For me, AutoShip is not about selling, it's about helping customers to get better results, better value, and a simple way to stay consistent with their health journey.
Okay, I think one of the key takeaway from your sharing is this, like AutoShip is really not about pushing a customer to spend more, okay, but about helping them to stay consistent and enjoy better result, and also get more value, greater value over time. And I also like the way that you introduce the AutoShip at the right timing, okay? When customer already experience some good result from the product, and when they are ready to place a second order, right? Yep, I think that will be a time that is easier for them to accept it. It feel more natural and not forced, because anyway, if they already purchased the first month, then now the second month, if they still don't want to start their auto ship, they are actually missing out 2 months on auto ship already, right? Okay, and of course, when we talk about auto ship, right, there's one very practical concern, which is what I raised up just now, like the cart issue. And nowadays, when customers hear about linking the cards, right, they might feel insecure, they might feel scared, because there's just too many scam case out there. Okay, so how do you usually reassure the customer when they feel concerned about linking their card?
Okay, when it comes to linking credit card, it's very common concern because customers also often worry whether it's safe and secure. So be honest, I understand that feeling, because I would have the same concern if I were setting up an auto debit service. That's why I always put myself in the customer's shoes. Before talking about card linking, I focus on helping them understand the benefit of auto ship first. Usually, I don't go straight to the point of asking them to link their card. Instead, I slowly explain how AutoShip works, the member benefits, and how it helps them enjoy better promotion and convenience. After they become a member and are comfortable with the idea, I will guide them step by step to create their AutoShip. I send them a video tutorial and clear instructions so they can set everything up themselves. Their card information is entered directly by them. I never need to see or touch their card details. This approach helps customers feel more secure, confident, and in control of process.
Okay, so what I hear, what I get here is that you focus on talking about benefits first until they buy into the benefits already, like they feel convinced of the auto ship already. Then only you tell them how they can enjoy this auto ship. Then only you tell them about the payment method, which you also give them the control and also freedom to enter everything and key in everything by themselves. So in that way, they feel a little bit more secure, right? But then, do you have like encounter? There are someone that when they are convinced about your auto ship, and then they key in everything by themselves. By the time they have to put in the card, and then the alarm ring already for them, like they still feel insecure about keying a card there. So how do you like handle them? They're already at the last stage, you know, to key in the card, but then because of that card, they are afraid. So, yep. How do you?
For those customers who feel very worried about providing their debit card details, I don't know, maybe their bank account got too many money inside. That's why they were so worried. Actually, if they are not comfortable using their bank debit card, right, we can introduce them to another option. So nowadays, I believe almost everyone also has a touch and go e-wallet, right? Who here don't have touch and go? Even many elderly people are now very pandai to use touch and go already. So most people only know it. Actually, most people know it can use for parking, toll payment, shopping, and even investment. But do you know that Touch and Go also has a Visa card function? It works very similarly to a debit card. You just need to guide our customer on how to activate it, and they can use it for online payment. The good thing is they don't need to go to the bank or purposely open a new bank account, because nowadays you open a bank account can take times and they require a lot of documents. With Touch and Go, they can simply apply online, and the visual Visa card details are available in the apps. So the 16-digit card numbers is displayed there, making it convenient for online transaction. So for customers who are uncomfortable sharing their bank debit card details, this can be a useful alternative option that we can teach them. A debit card only deduct money that is available in the account. So many customers feel it is safer and easier to manage compared to credit card.
Okay, thank you so much, Shu Fang. I think this is really, really very helpful because I only get to know about this like last week when you share with me, okay? Especially the part where you can have this virtual card like kind of like immediately, and also it works like a debit card, right? When you put money in, then you can use it. If you don't put your money in, then basically you won't lose any money there, lah, right? So I think, yep, for those who always got stuck when customers feel uncomfortable linking their bank card, then maybe this is something that they can consider, because you doesn't have to go to bank to apply a new, whether it's a debit or a credit card. You just have to do it through your phone, and then they can get this virtual card quite fast. And yep, they can use it for the auto ship order already. Yep, I think this will be very, very helpful for many of you online here today. Okay. And then moving on to another situation. This is also a situation that I think many of you will have experienced. After we have taken so much time to explain the products to a customer, and then they are convinced with the products, benefits, and all that, but then usually you will have someone that say, okay, let me think about it. So when they say, let me think about it, right, most probably they are actually going back to do some research online and all that. And then when you follow up later, they will come back and say, oh, I checked on Shopee, Lazada, you know, whatever online platform. It is cheaper there. Okay, it's cheaper there. At that point, many of our business partners will feel very unsure, don't know how to respond, and then worried that if they start talking about price, they might lose the customer. Or if they say the wrong thing, right, it will feel like the customer will just feel not convinced, and then they will proceed to buy on Shopee or Lazada. So for these questions, maybe Ellen can help to answer, to our audience. When customers have this kind of comparison, like our price, and then they get it on Shopee and Lazada, how do you usually respond? And how do you guide the conversation so that you can focus on the value or the products that we can provide, instead of like they want to get it on somewhere else, right?
Okay, years ago when I learned to do sales, my boss always tell me, kick the ball back to them. So if they say, oh, they buy on Lazada or where or which pharmacy is cheap, so I ask them, how can you verify that is the original product? That's the first question. I kick back the ball to them. So to make them really think whether they're buying the original product or they're buying the counterfeit product. So then I'll tell them all our product is shipped directly from PJHQ because we do not have like the what you call that, a dealer center or whatever in any state in Malaysia. I will tell them that all our product will ship from our HQ in PJ. Even Sabah Sarawak also will ship from here. So if you want to buy product, you must buy from the original supplier, right? So, and I tell them if I want to buy anything, also I will go to the original company, the company that produce it. So, and I ask them, supposedly you are buying this product to gain health, but if you buy from other sources other than New Image Malaysia, when you consume it into your body, and what do you think? Anything happen, no one guarantee you. So I say, I will ask them also, like, you have heard a lot of news, right? People buying things online, then after they consume, they got problem, then they go back to tell the supplier and or sue them or make a complaint. What the supplier only do is, okay, they say, okay, this OEM manufacturer plant actually has some issues, so we will raise a legal action against them. So it's like, yeah, I buy from you, you raise a legal action against your OEM factory, but how about me who is suffering from health issue now because consuming product? So just to slightly scare them away lah, because it's true, because a lot of people buy online nowadays. When they have issue, no one to turn to. Then I will tell them that our New Image product, we have product liability insurance of 20 million New Zealand dollar. So this is not to say that our product is not safe, but to give our customer confidence that our product is very safe. And all our products that ship from our New Image Malaysia, each can, they have a traceable 3D barcode. So the 3D barcode actually can trace where is the product coming from, and the insurance also. So if you're buying from some other place, some of them actually scratch the 3D barcode away. So if anything happens to you, no one guarantee. So buying from New Image Malaysia also means that you can be a seller too. So I say, if you buy from our main company, you as a consumer, and at the same time you're a seller too. So I'll explain to them slowly that how they can consume from 202 to even cheaper to even free in the future. So to make them curious and excited. So by explaining well to them, most of them actually can accept what we say.
Okay, thank you, Alan. I think I like the part where you reposition the whole conversation. Instead of talking about the price, you help the customer to think about what and why they are actually choosing our products. And also the source of the product is important because they are taking our products for health reason. Okay, and you also highlight some very important point like product authenticity. Okay, when our product directly shipped from us, right, we know where each of the products go. Okay, we know each of the products, how it goes and all these things. So if anything happens, it's easier for us to trace back, and also the product liabilities insurance, that is also to protect us and also to protect our customer. Okay, so all these things, right, sometimes our customer don't see when they just look at the price. But when we are able to reposition the whole conversation to direct it back to the reason why they are choosing the products, then it will all make sense, like why they should get it from the original source, from the company. And also something very important, you mentioned earlier also, sometimes the customer might not realize that they will have the opportunity to enjoy more rebates or even start earning some additional income when they consume on products, because they just want the product from the beginning. But when we highlight that to a customer, right, that will also give them another reason why they should buy directly from the source. Okay, so I would say that it's really about shifting a mindset, okay, from thinking about price to safe, reliable, valuable of the products. Okay, Now, very fast, okay? The last question before we wrap up. Okay, I also believe that many of us today here are maybe still in a learning stage to sharpen up your skill to communicate with the customer or to sharpen up your skill set to close a deal with a customer. Okay. Sometimes you will still feel like you have said a lot, but still cannot close the sales, right? So I would like to ask Alan and Su Fang, what do you think, other than the things that we already discussed earlier, right? What are the key to successfully closing a customer? Maybe we can start from Alan.
For me, why customer don't buy? Sometimes the first very important thing is service. If the customer don't really understand the product, then because we are doing mostly online sales, our inquiry come from Facebook, come from online. So first thing is customer don't really see you. They first time they just see text in their phone, and sometimes most of the time we will try to use voice to talk to them so that they can feel us. So that's the first thing. Customer must feel you and they must understand the product clearly. Then they will have the confidence to buy from you. That's the first thing. So another thing is we must always take time to actually speak to our customer and get their internal info. It's like you must dig something out from them. Why? Why they want to ask for this product? Because if you cannot explain the right point, like maybe that customer is having gout issue. So, but you explain a lot, you send a lot of testimony, you talk about your product so good, so good, so good, but you didn't even mention a word of gout. So why they want to buy from you? They don't find the reason why they need the product. So by slowly talking to customers, take your time to chat with them to get their insight info why they need the product. And when you get the why, then you start to understand actually they are looking for this product to help this issue. So after you explain well, they will buy. Okay, that's one thing very important. Secondly is premium service. Premium service is like everybody like premium service. If you walk into 7-Eleven to buy a mineral water also, if you feel the premium service from the cashier, I believe that next time you will come back to that 7-Eleven and buy. Okay, you will not go any other 7-Eleven. So the premium service, because easily now I think new image have expanded quite fast for the past few years. So easily, don't know how many, I think thousands of sellers outside there. So if you don't really, customer don't really feel you, they don't really feel your sincerity, the voice of the tones of your voice also very important, and your sincerity when you are talking to them. If they feel that you just want to sell, then most probably this sales you won't get it. So you must always serve customer first. Your main point of selling the product is to help people, not to get their money into your pocket. Okay, so that's my point.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Alan. I think I totally agree with your what you shared earlier. You have to truly understand what they're really looking for when they ask for a product. Because what I noticed is that like you say, like many of our builders nowadays they build online. So which means the customer that they are coming to them is a stranger coming from nowhere. You don't know this person, you don't know their background. They probably come to you because they saw you posting about Lifeline every day. So they will ask you I want to get this product. But many of the new builders, they are not very good at asking questions yet. Okay, they are not very good at asking questions yet. So sometimes they don't know what the customer is looking for. They know that they just want this product, then they will just, okay, this product is 202, it can help you this problem and that problem. That's it. People are not convinced. But like you say, we have to understand more if you know exactly what they are looking for, right, then you can share the right testimony. You can share the correct information. You can share your previous customer with the similar problems to them. That will give them confidence and feel relevant. When they feel relevant, right, they will believe that these products maybe can help them as well. So I think this is really very important. So in this way, like as in you have to understand them, right? I think asking questions is very important. And many of us will be we will be too much into like, we want to share, we are too excited to share about our products until we forget to find out what they are looking for and what is their need. So I think this is a reminder to all our, our business builders here online with us. Instead of like sharing a lot, maybe we should shift our focus to ask questions to find out more from the customer. And also, yep, the premium service will set it apart, because now we have so many our distributors, our members out there, right? Everybody is also building their online IP, their online profiles and all that. So the customer, the market is still very big. We still have a very big market. So all these peoples in the market, right, when they want to look for a product, they will look for someone that connect with them. So this is where, when you have your IP and when you are able to provide a good service, will be able to attract your customer and the customer will stick with you. So I think that really make a lot of sense in this way. Okay, and then now I want to ask, like, how about Su Fang, right? So what do you think is the key to successful closing a customer?
For me, I feel that one of the main reasons many partners find it hard to close a customer is because they don't feel confident when sharing the product. And honestly, confidence comes from how well we understand what we are sharing. The more we know about the product, the company, and how the marketing plan works, the more confident we become. I think sometimes we might feel that we need to be very good at talking or very convincing to succeed in this business, but actually that's not really the case. Personally, I'm also not someone who is very good at speaking, but I realized that this is okay. We don't have to be perfect. We just need to be ourselves. We just need to find our own way, because everyone has their own unique sharing style. When we truly understand the product, sharing become more easier. We are not trying to sell, but we are just sharing what we know and what we are learned along the way. That's why I always encourage new business partners to attend company training and group training, especially product training section. The more we learn, the more confident and professional we become. At the end of the day, confidence is not something we are born with. It's something we slowly build through learning, understanding, and taking action consistently.
I really agree with what Su Fang shared, because if you all know about Su Fang, you know that she is someone that is really so shy, I've heard story that when they first met Su Fang, she barely speak a word, like so quiet. But now, if you look at her auto ship customer and you look at her recruitment, you will know that even someone like her, shy, is not very good in speaking, and she can do it. Like, she can get so many recruitments and all that. I believe that there must be something that she have done correctly. Okay, and I think that's what she shared with us. She have built up her confidence along the way, and the confidence is actually coming from her knowledge, from her experience. And I don't think she becomes someone very good at speaking. Okay, to be honest, I don't think that Su Fang is now like very good in talking, very good on stage. No, she's not. But now she have already, built up the confidence to share with customer. And I think her experience and also her knowledge give the customer a confidence as well, so that people trust them, people trust Ellen and Su Fang when they want to get products from New Image. So I think that will really, helps a lot of people. And I think this will give inspiration. I hope this will give inspiration to many of you that's with us today, that you doesn't have to be very good in speaking. You doesn't need to be good, or you doesn't need to be perfect. But what you know is that your knowledge, from learning, from your consistent actions, all these things will build up along the way. And then one day you might be just like them, will be able to recruit a lot, become our top recruiters almost every royalty. And also they will have like so many auto-ship customers. That is really the foundation of this business. Okay, so yep, thank you so much, Ellen and Sufang, for your wonderful sharing today. I believe that many of you have gained a lot of valuable insight today, from handling objections, from explaining the membership, from, repositioning the whole conversation from price issue to value issue and all that, and how to build confidence in this business. So what I really appreciate is that Ellen and Sufang, right, is not only sharing technique, they're also sharing the mindset behind it, like why you do this and why you do that can help you. Okay, so understanding the customer, building trust and all these things will help you become better along the way when you are sharing this business. So to everybody here, I hope that the today's session have give you more clarity and also more confidence in sharing with other people. And yep, success is not happening overnight, okay? It's a process of learning, practicing, and also growing step by step, like how Sufang and Ellen, like what you see today, they are not like this 3 years, 5 years before. But what you see today is their learning through their experience and also their continuous action. Okay, so wishing everybody a great success in this business journey. Okay, so now before we end, just a few reminder to everybody. So our Connect and Grow Challenge, we are still running this one, yeah? And we are entering the 3rd month already. This is June, so the program will end in July. And for the month of June, if you're on track, you should be at about incremental of 7,500 GV already. But if you're not, don't worry, you still have time until July to complete it. And then because for these 2 months, we have our Coach Academy, right? And also the Weight Loss Challenge. So I hope that these 2 programs can work hand in hand together and help you achieve your goal. Okay, so our weight loss program, for this time, if you lose 3 kg in 2 months, or if you help someone to lose 3 kg in 2 months, they will be able to get this Lifeline Sachet, 20 packs, and also the Mumu lunch bag. So this Mumu lunch bag is a special edition, yeah? So only for this year weight loss challenge member. Okay, and also for this year, we are having extra leniency with everybody. So instead of your new customer in June to August, right, for this year, for member that join in the month of May until the month of August, will be considered as new member. So for those who are challenging, you challenge yourself to be a star coach, right? You can also count your member in for those that is joining in the month of May. Okay? And also early July, 1st of July, we are having this Top Leadership Summit Incentive launch. We have already sent out the invitation to the invited executive. So if you have already received our invitation, please respond to us as soon as possible so that we can prepare the necessary. Okay, and then if you haven't received our invitation, don't worry. Try harder. Next year, you will have the chance to join us in this launching. Okay. And then we have another very important event to share with you all. This is one of our charity effort. Okay, we are actually working together with Dual Blessing. So they are having this charity bazaar on the 12th of July at this SJKC Lai Ming. Okay, so what we do is that for New Image, we are also supporting this charity event. We will be having a booth there, selling our Lifeline Sachet, 5-pack, 50 ringgit. And we are also going to have enrollment special on site. Okay, so what you can do to support us will be, you are welcome to join us on this charity event. Bring your friends and family. Whatever that's spending on the events, right, the coupon and all that, you have to purchase a coupon to spend on the event. And all this revenue, okay, all this revenue that we receive on the day from our Lifeline Sachet sales will be going to this dual blessing, okay, for our charity effort. Okay, so for the on-site enrollment, right, we are giving additional free gift. Okay, so they will be getting the color shaker and also additional lifeline sachet lah. Okay, so we welcome everybody to join us. Okay, bring your friends and family, and you can also support us at the events. Okay, and last but not least, another charity event also. Okay, this is like bird donations event, will be on the 16th of July. So this is a Thursday, if I remember correctly. Okay, so this is a Thursday. It will be in our office. So you are welcome to bring your team member. You know, if you're free, you can drop by with your families and all that. We will be also having some I think product testing and all that, some small activities at our office to welcome you all. Okay, and also to do these meaningful activities together. Okay. All right, I think that's it for our sharing today. Last but not least, last reminder again, our royalty tickets is already on sales. Okay, you can already get it from PRC, and the tickets is 88 ringgit for Malaysia, and then Singapore is 32 Sing dollar. And this time you will be getting this special editions 500 the thermal flask. Okay, it's very nice. Okay, and there's a small little print on the bottle. I think from the screen maybe you cannot see very clearly. It's actually here and at the back. So it's very nice bottle. You will be getting this for free if you get the tickets by the 15th of July. So get the tickets fast, yeah? Okay. All right. That's it for our Zoom session for today. Okay, before we end, we can take a group photo. So for those who want to join us in the group photo, you can turn on your camera. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I will see you again on Friday.
Success is not built overnight. It is shaped by passion, perseverance, and the courage to keep moving forward. Join us at the 95th Royalty Convention as we celebrate the achievements, milestones, and people who continue to inspire our community. Reconnect with fellow leaders, be inspired by remarkable success stories, and discover new possibilities for the journey ahead. Together, we celebrate the achievements of today and embrace the opportunities of tomorrow. Join us at the 95th Royalty Convention. We look forward to celebrating with you. Secure your ticket now and receive an exclusive early bird gift when you register before the 15th of July. We look forward to seeing you there.